So we're about 7 hours into this. When we left off, we found Kaito's ex-girlfriend. She is going out and murking members of this gang, which honestly just sounds like a college club of punks. And we beat up this, like, absurdly strong, like, this absurdly strong dude with the body of a god, by rolling around with him in a hot tub for a while. It's a good fight. Good fight. So at the end of that fight, he broke down crying. He is a severe alcoholic. And it turns out the reason for that might be because he was manipulated into burning down a house that he thought was empty, but actually had a family inside, and he's racked by guilt with the implications of that, and hasn't been able to deal with it ever since. Which, yikes. So, that happened. And then we found Mikiko, and I think maybe we're gonna ask some questions about what's going on with her. Also, here's the previously, just to explain everything that I just said. In a minute. It's coming. You know it is. Sorry if my audio was a little too hot there for a second. My gains turned up a long way. From when we were playing Dark Souls. Yeah. Bunch of murders. Yeah.
そんな彼らへの復讐のため、ミキコはカムロ町でグレン会創設メンバーたちを殺して回っているということだったが、ミキコは
Notably, we did not see her pull the trigger. Yeah, this guy!
だが、カイトウの活躍によって、ミキコは無事救い出される。穏やかに眠るミキコを前に、束の間、安堵するカイトウだった。
We threw a big-ass marble table at him, and he caught it. And threw it back. It was really sick, actually. So now what? Let's talk about the pros and cons of getting drunk. Okay. Oh yeah, these other jobber detectives are working for her.
ああ、無事だ。今は眠らされてるだけだ。はあ、よかった。カイト、モレイ、早くミキコさんを安全な場所に。説明してもらうぞ。
Everybody tell me everything all the time. Except for the one thing that you won't tell me because it's too important and you have to save it for later for dramatic tension. But everything else you better tell me.
まさか依頼人がミキコだったとはな。なぜ言わなかった？俺らもミキコさんの正体を知ったのはつい先日のことだったんだよ。
So you didn't really know either.
母親だなんて知らなかったんだ。ミキコが依頼人
なんだ。あ
あ。彼女は名前も告げずに依頼してきたんだ。貞本潤という少年を保護してほしい。一緒に誰がいようと構わず拉致しろ。ただし絶対に危害は加えるなってな。
Well,
どうも腑に落ちねえな。純や旦那に何も告げず、よりによって悪徳探偵なんかに依頼してよ。あいつはどういうつもりだったんだ？ あの人がグレン会への復讐を企んでること。
Yeah, she's trying to get revenge.
ああ。だって
Y'all could have just said you were trying to protect the
俺らに
kid.
ガキ拉致らせて復讐を成し遂げたら、ジュンと一緒に海外にでも高飛びするつもりだったんじゃねえか。
Okay.
ミキコさん。ミキコ。
正治さん。
無茶しやがって。
All right, we got a lot to discuss.
忘れてか。俺はお前の用心棒だぜ。
She looks very tired, which is how she should look right now.
本当にお前が殺しを？
そのつもりだった。殺してやるつもりだった。
All right. I have an important question for everyone. And that question is this going to be more or less dumb than rubber bullets? Because we're about to do this thing again. We're about to do this like, oh, I was going to kill them, but due to a technicality, they ended up dead, but I didn't do it even though I was trying to. Because that's the key crux of Yakuza 4, spoilers. I played it on this channel, so I feel like for games that we have played on this channel, we can pretty much talk freely about spoilers. So I'm not sorry. But yeah, let's see how dumb the justification is here.
だけど、何者かが私の先回りをしていた。
Someone else was one step ahead of me.
私が殺すつもりでいた連中を次々と私より先に誰かが殺していたの。
Okay.
足崎とかいう昨晩燃えたビルで死んでた男もそう。私が向かった時には殺されていた。そして火が放たれていた。
じゃあ、お前は誰も殺してねえんだな。
I guess I should change the stream
この
title.
手でぶち殺してやりたかったのに。残念よ。
じゃあ、誰が殺してたって言うんだ？お前の先回りをしてよ。
Okay. Theory? It's her husband, but he's doing it for self-serving reasons.
知らない。
そうか。
In fact, potentially reasons that are actually behind the whole reason that he married her in the first place. Let's go around killing the founders of Criminals Lows before Mikiko could get to him. Who else would hold a 14-year-old grudge against the guys who murdered Maho and her family? Well, that's assuming that that's actually something that they care about. Oh! 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 Way dumber and therefore more likely explanation. Maho-chan survived and she's doing it.
Mikiko, お前にはいろいろと聞きたいことがある。
That's probably not it.
話してくれるな。
ええ。
Oh my god, Kaito is so hung up on this! I mean, I guess he doesn't really have, like, hard evidence one way or another. Although it would be easy enough to obtain it. This person who hired them to burn the building down who wants to withhold his identity from her. Yeah, I agree. Like, Ark, I actually think that's the most likely answer. And I also think that that person is her husband. Like, I would say I have like a 65% confidence interval on that. Like, it seems more likely than not, but, you know, this game has its plot threads all over the place. It can just pull somebody out of the woodwork. Alright. I already know your motive. Like, I literally know the answer to this. I don't know why we're asking this. Is it revenge? Because that's a really good reason.
ええ、あの剣持ちって男。あいつ当時不動産ブローカーみたいな真似をしててね。
Wait, really? Like 14 years ago? How old is he? He looks like 25 right now.
でも、あいつらが放火した証拠なんて何も残ってなかった。
There was no
警
evidence.
察もストーカーの仕業だってことにして。
Police pinned it on the stalker, left it at that.
だったら私が連中を血祭りにしてあげるしかない。
Which means that it's up to me to go on a killing spree to exact justice against my enemies against which I have no evidence. So what's this deal about? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I bet I know. She faked her death so that she could go on her revenge spree without ruining her family's life.
2年前、お前は貞本家から姿を消した。遺書を残して。自殺ってのが警察の見解だったらしいが、自殺なんかしちゃいねえんだよ。当たり前でしょ。銃を残して死んだりしない。
Right?
前回の連中が私を殺して、そうでっち上げようとしたってだけ。
やっぱそういうことか。にしてもよく助かったな。滝壺に落とされたんだろ。
なんで助かったのかまではわからない。眠らされてたみたいだからね。運が良かっただけだと思う。
Interesting.
気がついたら白樺さんのところにいた。もうその時記憶は。
Okay, so the amnesia bit was real.
記憶を取り戻したきっかけは何だ。
Dumb as that is.
テレビを。
テレビ
We already heard this story, Kaito. Keep up.
京也が。
ああ、お前の旦那さんか。
最近テレビにもよく出るようになったみたいだね。朝の番組だったかな。芸能人の横で得意げな顔してコメントしてたよ。それでようやく自分が何者なのか思い出した。グレン界の連中。
That is true, Ark. That is true.
全部。
記憶を取り戻したのに家族にも連絡しなかったのはなぜだ。心配してたぞ。貞本さんも。
My off the wall theory is that the stalker was the doctor. And the doctor is who pushed her off the waterfall so that he could go down and coincidentally find her later. And have a whole, you know, misery style, you know, captive lifestyle with her for a while. Not, I suppose, not that horrifying, but still pretty messed up if that's the case.
私にはやるべきことがある。それを成し遂げるまでは。
Yeah, best for my family to think I was dead till the job was done.
じゃあ、グレン界の連中を全員ぶっ殺したらどうするつもりだったんだ。ジュンをバートーの連中に拉致させてよ。
さあね。その先のことは想像に任せるよ。
Girl, that's not a real answer. I'm pretty sure that serial murder is an extraditable crime. Also, would be fairly difficult to run off overseas with a I was gonna say something about her being legally dead, and then I was like, we have run into at least a half dozen people who can fabricate an identity over the course of this series. I don't know why I'm surprised. So what about these shits? Why these shady assholes?
匿名で依頼を引き受けてくれる探偵を探してたの。私が生きていることがどこからか漏れて。
You know?
グレン会の連中に。
That's a fair answer.
奴らは私を始末しようとするだろうからね。一応。
It's actually a perfectly reasonable.
そんなの信用できない。だけど身分も明かさない女がある子供を拉致してほしいなんて依頼してきたら。
That
正規の探偵
is true.
当然でしょ。
And they would be right to do so.
それで元極道のこんな奴らに。
もっとも五十嵐さんは途中から私の正体に気づいていたみたいだけど。
Is Igarashi the... Okay, it's this guy.
いろいろと調べさせてもらったよ。驚いたぜ。戸籍上死んでることになってる女じゃねえか。しかもグレン会とかいういけすかない半グレ連中に一人で喧嘩挑むつもりらしい。こりゃ面白いってんで。こっちからも
It's the most exciting shit that's happened to us in years.
五十嵐さんたちには感謝してる。私の正体を知ってからもいろいろと協力
I can't believe these idiots are getting a face turn.
自分の体まで張ってくれて。
ところで金はどうし
Welcome to Lost Judgment, the spin-off in the RGG series where I had to hire ex-Yakuza because they were the only detectives I could find that would take a child kidnapping case. Is a reasonable explanation for anything in which we're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, good call.
なんだ2年間失踪してたんだから金なんてねえだろ
滝壺に落とされた時に結婚指輪をしてたの。それを売っ払ったらかなりの額になったから。
Okay.
まあ十分すぎるほどの依頼料だったぜ。
Yeah, that's a good point. I was like, I feel like the wedding ring wouldn't really have gotten you that far. But then I remembered, you know. Wow, that whole scene with June having the 20 million yen watch and Kaito being like, oh shit, that's legit. It's really worth that much? That's crazy. That whole scene is just a setup for this plot point to make sense. Because, like, how'd you get the money for all this is a fair question. And my husband is super rich and gave me an expensive wedding ring, so I sold it is a perfectly legitimate answer. Although I do kind of wonder what pawn shop you went to that just gave you, like, presumably, like, 300 G's. Just sight unseen for like, oh yeah, we'll take that. Here's cash. Like, right, so there is one important implication here. A very important implication. The fact that Kaito is still wondering about this, one way or another, means that Kaito and Kiryu have one very, very serious difference between them, and that is that Kaito fucks.
なあミキコ実はよお前の息子のジュンが俺のところを訪ねてきた
Oh yeah, she hasn't seen him yet, has she?
母ちゃんを探してくれってな
五十嵐さんから聞いたよ。ジュンがあなたと一緒にいたってことはね。それ聞いてなんとなく事情は察してはいたけど。
でよジュンが言うわけだ 俺はあんたの息子かもしれねえって。
それあの子の妄想だから。
ああ、お前の旦那さんもそう言ってたけどよ。
Yeah, but what if though?
15年くらい前のミキコの日記に書いてあったらしいじゃねえか。今さら気づいたって遅いだの。俺にはもう会えないのにどうしよう。下ろした方がいいのかな。
Yeah, it could be about the kid or like any one of several thousand other things. So
そんなこと書いたかな。
Kaito, have you seen
覚えてないの
it?
かよ。
だって大昔の日記でしょ。そんなこと。あ、もしかして
思い出したのか。
ほら正治さんに借りてたでしょ。5万円。一緒にショッピングに行った時お金下ろすの忘れてて、一目惚れしたコートが最後の一着でカードも忘れちゃってたから。
It's the dumbest possible
そういやそんな
explanation.
ことあったような。っておい、まさか。
I should get this taken care of. She's talking about a loan.
別れた後に気づいてね。だからお金下ろして返した方がいいかなって思ったんだけど、あんな感じで出てった後にわざわざ返しに戻るのもすごく気まずいし、それで困っちゃって。
紛らわしいこと書くんじゃねえよ。
It's almost like you jumped wildly to conclusions
いらねえよ。
そう
over
いい
nothing
けど
for no reason. You got caught up in the pronoun game and just decided that it meant what you wanted it to mean. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, at this point, Kaito spent some time around June. He's probably got, you know, he's probably thinking about it, and he's like, hey, he's a cool kid. I wouldn't mind being his dad. That'd be kind of sick, actually. And so now he, like, secretly kind of wants it to be true. But also, entirely possible that that's just not correct.
ミコさん、無理しないでください。多分薬打たれたんです。奥で休んでてください。
お言葉に甘えさせてもらおうかな。
But even still, Nova, would they take something that's that high value?
ミキコに惚れ。
Because even if they don't have the cash, like, even if they don't have the cash for a, or even if they have the cash or they give a cashier's check or whatever to make it a secure transaction, then they're just carrying this 1% ass, like, $300,000 wedding ring just what, in their case in the store? That then also makes it a high priority target for robbery. It just doesn't, like, and who's walking in there with like 300 G's in their pocket to be like, yeah, I want that one? It just seems like a, I mean, maybe like a high-end one in Vegas or something. That, you know? That does make sense. Did not occur to me that a B2B transaction could happen with a pawn shop and like another broker. That makes sense. Fair enough.
わかるか。
まあね。
惚れっぽいやつでな。依頼人に情を移すんじゃねえっていつも言ってんだ。
そういうお前こそミキコに情が移ってんじゃねえか。悪徳探偵らしからぬ入れ込み具合じゃねえか。
Yeah, everyone's being real nice to her.
かもな。ああいう着物座った女は嫌いじゃねえ。それに前に言ったろ。うちのお客様満足度は 80% 超えだ。ただし 俺らがカモじゃねえお客様だと認めた相手に限って言えばな。
悪徳探偵なりに筋ってもんがあるってわけかい。
This is the weirdest shit. Cause like this stupid detective agency, which we're just openly calling corrupt, like correctly so. Now we're in a position where it's like, yeah, but they've got standards though. So, I mean, like, we do scam people, but then we have legit clients, and we really care about making those clients happy and doing the job well. We just also scam them, so... Nova, I think that's the problem. Because 100% of my pawn shop experiences were at pawn shops aimed at people in abject poverty at a time such that I was in abject poverty. So, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything get pawned at a pawn shop for more than like $70 or $80. So it's, you know, my perception is basically like, yeah, that's the place where you go to like pawn off your... I have a bunch of references, but all of them are dated. Because, like, I think my parents pawned a VCR at one point. I played trombone in middle school. That ended up at the pawn shop. A couple of power tools, I think. Yeah, I don't know. You know, that's my experience with pawn shops. Is like, we need $30 to pay a bill and have some noodles for dinner. So let's just sell something we don't need right now. So yeah, the inner workings of an actual legitimate pawn shop that has like real business connections where people can actually go to sell things of legitimate value, kind of like not in my frame of reference. Anyway, Mikiko's husband is rich and famous.
なあ、カイト。ミコさんは甘いもんは好きかな。
ああ、コーヒーと合わせて食うのが好きだったはずだ。
そうか。よし。
おお、カイトだ。どうした？
カイトさん、
That's what I thought it
の
would be.
焼け落ちたハードディスク、データをサルベージできましたぞ。
おお、本当か。
I forgot about the burnt hard
さすが
drive.
だね。で、めぼしい情報は得られたか？
So, just for those not keeping count, the number of people in this game crushing super hard on Mikiko is up to about 4 now? 5 if you include her husband, but I'm not sure that we should. But it's like Kaito, that doctor, and 2 dudes in this office.
実に興味深い情報が見つかりましたぞ。
Okay.
裏帳簿のスキャンデータです。
Okay.
もっとも カイトウさんが調べている事件と関係あるのかはわか
I
りません
bet it is, or we wouldn't be hearing about it.
裏帳簿だとどんな
不審な送金記録
Wire
です
transfers.
焼かれたのは警備会
Security.
社のようだったの
A
ですが
security company that burned
17
down,
年ほど
you
前から7
say?
年間にわたり用途のわからぬ金が
Uh-huh.
かなりの額が振り込まれているのです送金元はルブニールというスマホ向けアプリの開発会社のようです
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
スマホの会社が警備会社に不正送金を目的は何だ
残念ながらそれは分かりませんでしたメールなどを漁ってみたのですが手がかりは得られず
そうか
それとこのルブニールという会社すでに存在しないようです、
Mm-hmm.
ほとんど活動の記録がなくどうも実体のない
Right,
ペーパー
'cause it was a
カンパ
front.
ニーのようにも見えます
なるほどいろいろときな臭いな
I'm gonna guess that probably has something to
情報は
do.
こんなところですルブニールについてはもうちょっと調べてみるつもりですがネットにはほとんど情報が残っていないので足を使っての調査が必要そうですね
つくも助かったぜありがとない
えいえまたお手伝いできることがあればご用命くだされ
Yeah, so by security company, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that is the company, the company that you pay to burn things down when they don't sell to you. Mm-hmm. Guy who ran the security company, Ashizaki, was one of the founders of Crimson Lotus. Smartphone company and Crimson Lotus had some sort of agreement between them.
大変だミコさんが
And she's gone off to kill again.
ミコは
わからねえ入ってきたら窓が開いていて
No one could have predicted this.
ミキコのやつどこにまさかグレン会の連中をやりに
Yes, Kaito, she's told you as much on like 7 different occasions already.
いやその
What?
何もな
Say
お
it.
前に聞いてんだ何か知ってるんだな
ミコさんはその
せんだあの人が何するつもりだろうがな最後まで見守るそう決めたよな
ミキコを犯罪者にするつもりか依頼人を守るのだって探偵の仕事じゃねえのかよ
Well, yeah, detectives are supposed to protect their clients, but we're also we're ex-Yakuza, so when the client comes in and says, I want you to help me do a crime, they're like, yeah,
てめえと
cool.
は反りが合わねえようだな力ずくでも聞き出させてもらうぞ
望むところだてめえのことは一度ぶっ殺してやりてえと思ってたんだよ来いやカイト
Oh, okay, so we're gonna get... Okay,
飛ばしてやる
so we're gonna get the information, we just have to beat you up for it first. Hope that wasn't valuable. Just kidding, I hope it was. Oh god, okay, that's it. That's that. Well, those swings all missed. I'm starting to think that maybe the game might have expected me to have invested in an attack power upgrade at this point. Oh, we're in here now. Cool. Ooh, got it under the swing. I suppose we could heal a bit, because he is definitely about to kick a couch at me. Holding companies do exist. We ran one in Like a Dragon, actually. That's the shit. Oh shit! Oh, we backbreaking! Okay! I'm into it! Okay, maybe face tanking the sword is not the best line of defense. Oh shit! What if... Wait, no. That's right! I unlocked that skill that gives me death resistance while I'm in EX in tank mode. So I was literally able to just tank all of that magic pixel damage. Yeah, so again, we get the information, we just have to fight it. We just have to fight it out of them first. Yeah, so to answer the whole deal about how tough Japan is on, you know, like holding companies and essentially money laundering fronts, the Yakuza has existed in plain view of everyone for like centuries. So
お前にミキコさんが救えんのか。松金組を選び、あの人を捨てたお前なんかによ。ミキコさんの抱える絶望はな、カイト。お前が想像しているよりずっと深く暗い。あの人を焼いている憎悪の炎は、ありゃ的をぶっ殺さなきゃ収まらねえもんだ。お前に。
I feel like running on grift is essentially the story behind every economic bubble in history. Like, all of them. I'm listening.
と聞く。お前にミキコさんが救えるか。
I'm the hero of this story, so I basically have
彼女
to.
がどんな絶望を抱えていても向き合い受け止めてやれる覚悟があるのかよ。
覚悟ならとっくにできてる。ミキコのことは絶対に救ってみせる。この命に変えてもな。
わかった。だったら行くぞ。
行くって、どこに？
横浜の偉人町だ。
What?
詳細は車の中で話す。
Oh, we are?
やり残したことがあったら今のうちにやっとくんだな。
What? I've basically accepted that this whole story was going to take place in Kamurocho and we were not going to see Ijincho at all, but here we go. Unless we're just doing that thing where we're going to drive down there and do a set piece and then come back. Which is very possible. I need food. I mean, this is fine. Cat! Whoa. Whoa, 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 that wasn't a crest. The hell was that? It's not bad. It's not bad. That and my blazing boxers. Wait! Hold up. Wait. Underwear made with fibers that increase your body temperature? The weave gives it high defense. I don't know if I want that on boxers. I mean, high defense, sure. I think the body temperature is fine. Oh, my goodness, we have a lot of SP. Oh, I didn't realize. I mean, sure. These are there. Hold up. What did that say? Equip the bloody crest and defeat the 3 strong... Is that what the bloody crest does? Oh. I literally don't have anything else to spend these on, so I guess we're just getting the health boosts. We're getting real healthy in a hurry here. Ironically, the SP boosts are going to be the last thing that we get just in time to make them completely irrelevant. Yep, literally increasing attack power is the only thing left for us to do. Okay, Ark, that is true. It's not like he could just be like, nah, I don't think I will. But I think the core of the issue is not, oh, you went on the raid, and I wanted you to not go on the raid. I think the issue was... Oh, shit! One moment, please. I have to outrun a pursuer. Yes, hello, I would like some steak, sir. I think the issue is that Mikiko wanted him to leave the Yakuza and go straight. And it seems like he was really kind of stringing her along on the promise that he would. But then it was like, well, but I gotta do this one last job, though. And it was like the big dangerous job, and I think that was for her the reason why she was... Her take on the whole thing was like, he's just not gonna leave. So I feel like the issue is like... I feel like the issue is less about that raid specifically and more about just we have a sniff. That smell. Sure, I don't know why, but sure. I think it's more about the fact that she was just like, oh, he's just not gonna leave, so this is the last straw. Which I think is fair. To some extent. Okay, cool. But I do find it more than a little bit strange that an ex-Yakuza is like, wow. I don't understand why the ex-Yakuza guy is like, wow, how dare you think you can protect her when you chose the family over her? And it's like, dude, you of all people should know. Like, you should really know what you're saying here. When you're in the Yakuza, you choose the family over everything? That's kind of the deal. Man, why is everyone gotta have a knife? That is true, but they sort of address this in his little dream sequence. They sort of address this with like, they address this somewhat because they're like, oh, I'm sure if I just explain it to him, he'll understand. Okay, we'll go bowl and that one. There. Efficient use of money.
ごちそうさん。
ありがとうございました。
Right, so where was I going? Oh yeah, I heard a cat. Oh, there you are. Cat. Oh, hey, we have good darts now for when we go play darts.